Hi guys, welcome to Jules Cooking Christmas Special. In the upcoming episodes I'm going to show you how you can easily create a wonderful 4-course menu with a delicious amuse. Today we're going to make the last course, the dessert, or like we Dutchies like to say, toetje. It's going to be a chocolate Christmas bowl filled with a banana cream, and then we're going to finish it off with a delicious hot caramel sauce. So please subscribe if you want to support my channel and see more amazing cooking videos, and hit that notification button if you don't want to miss any of the other Christmas special videos. So, let's begin. We're going to begin with the sticky date cake. First, clean enough dates for 170 grams. Now transfer them into a saucepan together with 300 grams of water, 60 grams of butter and 3 grams of salt. Now bring this to a boil, and once it's boiling, turn off the heat and let it sit for 5 minutes. Then puree it with a hand blender. After that, mix 150 grams of flour with 200 grams of sugar, 10 grams of baking powder, 2 eggs and the date puree. Then mix it till smooth. Now pour it into a baking tin and bake it at 170 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. Then cover it with a plate and let it rest in your fridge for at least 6 hours. Now take the cake out of the tin and cut it into big cubes. Then keep them covered in your fridge for later. Now for the vanilla snow. Pour 100 grams of white chocolate into a bowl and melt it. Meanwhile, mix 200 grams of sugar with 40 grams of water. Then cut a vanilla pot in half and scrape out the seeds. Keep the empty pot for later. Now add the seeds to the saucepan and heat it up till it's 135 degrees Celsius. Then take your melted chocolate and add a touch of white fat-soluble coloring powder. Mix this. Now while stirring, slowly add the hot sugar syrup and keep on mixing until it's a fine crumble. Then transfer it into a blender and spin it into a fine powder. Keep it dry and covered for later. Now for the banana cream. First, pour 200 grams of cream into a saucepan together with 60 grams of sugar and 100 grams of clean banana. Puree this with a hand blender. Then add 100 grams of egg yolk, 25 grams of cornstarch and the empty vanilla pot that we just used for the vanilla snow. Now while stirring, cook it to the desired thickness. Then add 100 grams of white chocolate and mix it. Now put it through a fine sieve, cover it with plastic foil and let it set in your fridge. After that, give it a good mix with a whisk. Then put it in a piping bag and keep it in your fridge for later. Now for the caramel sauce. Pour 150 grams of sugar into a saucepan together with 60 grams of water and caramelize this on a medium heat. Meanwhile, mix 200 grams of cream with 3 grams of salt and bring this to a boil. Once the caramel is nice and golden, slowly add the hot cream mixture to the caramel. Then pour it into a bowl, cover it with plastic foil and keep it in your fridge for later. Now for the chocolate Christmas balls. Take some melted chocolate that's 45 degrees Celsius and add some chocolate nibs to cool the chocolate down till it's 31 degrees Celsius. This process is called tempering. Once the chocolate is done, pour it into a mold. Tap the mold a couple of times to remove any air bubbles. Now turn it around and tap the side a couple of times to remove any excess chocolate. Clean the edges with a palette knife and then let it set upside down for at least 1 hour. Once they're set, take them out of the mold and transfer half of them on a tray. Fill it with the date cake and the banana cream. Now take some tempered chocolate and use it to attach a ribbon. Then heat up a metal tray with a blowtorch or some hot water and melt the sides of the other chocolate balls. Stick it to the filled ones. Make sure that the sides are closed and then let them set in your fridge for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, pour 200 grams of cocoa butter into a saucepan and melt it on a low heat. Once melted, add 200 grams of white chocolate and add some fat-soluble coloring powder as well. Mix this. Then pour it into a measuring cup and mix it once more, but this time with a hand blender. Now take the chocolate balls and submerge them completely in the glaze. Let it drip for a couple of seconds and then keep them in your fridge for later. Then we can start to finish the dish. First, pipe a circle of the banana cream on a plate and cover it with the vanilla snow. Now put a Christmas ball on top. And then finish it off with the caramel sauce that I've heated for 45 seconds in a microwave. It may look messy, but trust me, this was so delicious.
Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. So please let me know in the comments on what you want to see next, like and share the video, and subscribe if you want to support my channel and see the other amazing Christmas videos as well. So Merry Christmas to you all, and as always, bon appétit!